Alright, so welcome back to the channel. I bet I know what got you to click on this video. You were going to troll me, weren't you? You saw the title, you saw the thumbnail with press checking on it, and you saw me holding an AR-15 looking like I'm press checking it, and you were going to troll the hell out of me, weren't you? It's okay, but this isn't going to be a long video, so just bear with me here. Things that make me believe you aren't properly trained or you are not really comfortable with your firearm. Two things that are really important for gun ownership. So the first thing I just want to start by saying is, one thing that makes a GunTuber look like an idiot is when you're blasting other people's channels on your channel. If you have a gripe with someone, maybe just mention their video. I personally don't do that. There's a couple people I don't like, I don't appreciate them. I think they're nonsense, I think they're bullies. Not that I'm like scared of someone on the internet, just meaning you're not having a professional channel. Sometimes you start off being cool and then you just start trashing other channels and even companies and stuff like that. Kind of makes you look like an idiot. The second thing we can talk about is press checking. Now I just made a short, again, about press checking. I'm pretty sure the title of that short is Why Press Checking is Useless. Just watch it. So it's with a handgun. And basically what I'm showing you is how to do a full function check of your firearm. So my first question to the press check gurus. Do you press check your rifle? Do you press check your shotgun? No, you just press check your handgun. Why? Probably because of John Wick movies. The best thing you can do is function check your entire firearm. Once you do a full function check, everything is functioning. If something will no longer function, you're going to know it because when you shoot it, something bad is going to happen. So with press checking, again, there's my first question. You only press check your handgun. Why not your shotgun? Why not your semi-auto rifle? That kind of tells me right then and there it's just a cool thing to do, John Wick. So just go ahead and watch that short. I fully function check a Glock. Now, this short video is not going to be about how to take apart and clean your firearm and put it back together. We're going to function check the AR-15. We are handling, I'm going to call it a hot rifle. It's fully loaded. Now, the first thing, you're function checking. Does the magazine seat in the well? Function check number one. Check. Does a round load into the chamber? Now we're going to verify. Safety's on. Drop the magazine. Did a round seat and does the ejector work? Check. The charging handle worked. Check. We're going to verify again. There's nothing in this rifle, just to be sure. Next step. Does the safety function work? Fire, safe. Fire, check. Does the trigger work? Check. Does the trigger reset work? Slowly release, click, pull. You just fully function checked your AR-15. So from that point on, as you're shooting, if something really bad happens, we all know there's a million things that could happen, stovepipes, kabooms, failure to eject, failure to feed, etc. Then you're going to want to take apart and clean your weapon, inspect everything, because that's part of what you should be doing as an experienced firearm owner, is taking apart your firearm down to the firing pin, knowing what to look at with your firing pin, your ejectors, how to clean and inspect, and know your firearm inside and out. What does press checking do? Come on, say it, people. Ensures a round has entered the chamber. That's it. That's all press checking does, is make sure your handgun just was able to chamber a round. Is that all you're concerned with? Are you concerned with any of the other functions to your handgun? And even the inspection of your parts. So with that, there's two things I say make a GunTuber YouTuber look inexperienced and like an idiot. Trashing other YouTubers and just saying that press checking is the end-all be-all to being an expert firearms instructor and owner. Last thing I want to talk about, accessories. There's a lot of accessories people out there. They swear by them. They are paramount, again, the end-all be-all to being an experienced, knowledgeable gun owner. WMLs for your PIDs, Magpul folding stocks, dots, optics. And we'll even throw in the war paint, the helmet, the camera, the plate carrier. All of those things make you a very knowledgeable, experienced gun owner. No, I will never argue against, let's say, a light, but I'm going to say it. I don't think it's necessary. And here comes why. First, we'll talk about the late Paul Harrell. When he made this video of shooting in pitch black. Just go ahead and watch his video. But anyway, what he's doing, he's in a pitch black situation, takes a handgun, shoots in the general direction of where he put the target. And when the flash comes, he then aims where that silhouette was, and he hit it several times. Am I saying that's the best way to engage a defensive situation? No, but that's an expert. What makes an expert in firearms is not the accessories you have. It's, can you pick up any firearm, any weapon, know how to work it, function check it, aim, shoot, and get shots on target with a bare bones weapon. Because if the SHTF and WROL were to actually happen, do you think you're going to find a bunch of pretty perfectly sighted in weapons laying around with all sorts of dots and scopes? No. So in my opinion, that's what makes you an expert, well-trained firearms owner. Again, as far as lights and dots and optics, my personal argument is it's more you have to fiddle with and activate come moment of truth. You know you're not. You are not going to have a bunch of time to draw, aim, flick on your dots and accessories and get a shot on target. You're just not. Second point is, do you seriously keep your house and property in a pitch black environment? To me, that's asking for someone to come in and try to break in. Keep your house well lit, inside and out. That's a deterrent. Where are you going to be outside where it's completely pitch black? Again, I know we have a right to do what we want, go where we want, whenever we want. So those are my bits on what makes other gun tubers and YouTubers appear to be inexperienced, not confident, blasting other YouTubers, gun tubers on your own channel, press checking, saying accessories are mandatory, and then I provided my reasoning or justification as to why. Last thing about press checking, it's one more thing you're doing that's fiddling with a firearm when you don't need to. Negligent discharge, accidental discharge. I just don't think press checking serves any purpose if you know your gun inside and out and you know what you're doing and you're experienced. Let me know what you think. Seriously, if I get trolled, hey, I threw this video out there, I'm kind of asking for it. Let me know. Appreciate it. Semper Fi. Yep.